Alright, welcome back! This is Crucible Season 2, Week 1, and we are back with more deathmatch action this week. We had Crazy King last week to finish up Season 1, but now we are on Season 2, and we start off with more deathmatch. I am Petriquiche. I am joined once again by I keep finding him on the side of the road, but apparently have a co-host. His name is Lysanya.
Gosh.
You just seem so lost without stuff to do. I mean, there's no chaos for another, 12 hours, so...
I mean, I was here and I was... Hey, I thought there were... Hey, you promised me
Nope.
pizza again.
I've promised nothing.
Why?
I promised absolutely nothing. I know.
Have to talk about this later. Hey, at least we're at Crucible, though, right?
Yes!
Crucible, it's a new season.
Yes, we are on Crucible.
Season. Yes. All right. And of course, for those of you who tuned into the Dev Fireside podcast yesterday, we, of course, congratulated the top 7 from last season and officially announced the winner along with what we did last week. We announced the winner. So just the official announcement as opposed to the official announcement. I don't know. But yes, winners, of course, the top 7 will be mentioned on the Dev Podside Dev Fireside podcast. Well, Podside. Wow. Okay. Let's try that again.
I don't know.
Dev Fireside podcast. See, this is why you found me on the side of the road. Dev Fireside podcast.
Yes.
After week 8 of the Crucible of season 2.
Okay, there's a decision to make. Yes, we're on Crucible Season 2. There is news and updates for what we're doing for,
Yes.
Yes. We are here for new things. Okay, so we got people talking in chat. Where is Ship 4? Yeah, I want to know where Ship 4 is too. Why is there stuff showing up in chat that I can't see?
Let's see. What now? What's going on?
I have no idea.
That makes none of us.
I see it. Okay, hang on. I was doing a thing, Bale. Okay, so we currently can't seem to find Team 3. So because a long series of things has gone wrong today, including that the entire challenge website is down. So there is no challenge this week. It's in the bracket tab in Discord, just so you guys know. I am okay with switching out and having Team 1 play against Team 2 first. Since I made the bracket, I can fix the bracket? Question mark?
I would say you can make teams and you can take them away as you're an organizer, so, you know,
Something. Yeah, we're gonna switch match 1 and match 2, so... Team 2! Team 2 is in here currently. That's the quote bracket. The team formerly known as bracket Team 1, aka semicolon Team 3 colon the most fire blues band whomst ever lived. What the heck is that word? Whomst ever lived.
Whomst.
End quote. God. It is a triple conjunction is what that is, and that's very, very rare in English.
Quotes.
Yeah, it's in massive air quotes, but yes, I will adjust the quote-unquote challenge that I made myself in 5 minutes. So I need to call Buffalo Bill dance witnesses to the stand, if you please.
Wait, you're calling them to the witness stand?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Oh, it is time for judgment.
Shoot.
And by judgment, I mean points.
We hope so.
Points are judgment. Points silently judge you, and they're very impartial.
Yes. Okay. We should have a precedent for this by now. We do have a precedent for this by now. The precedent is that whoever is on Team 3 is going to get, they're going to have a couple of strikes against them. They will not have first priority next week. If we end up with people extra, we do. And if people extra, we don't. They are on the sub list first. They do not have first priority for what they want to do, unfortunately, because they didn't show up.
Okay. which means who is going to be joining us in this next matchup? So, Psychro's team, that's Team 3, which is Misty Mutineers, correct?
Yeah, Misty Mutineers is here currently. I need Team 1, which is Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses.
Okay, so right now we have... Okay, I got it. I follow. Okay. Yeah, that other team name is confusing the heck out of me right now.
I don't actually know how to say that with any sort of speed.
I think we have Englished too hard in that statement.
Something like that.
Something like that. Oh my goodness. By the way, the Hamsterdam is the only word in that after that's not capitalized. Well, that's just another thing.
Is it really? You know, okay, so here's what I did. I copied what they put in Discord and then put it directly into the stream. So whatever they typed is on them.
I know. I'm just looking at that and I'm like, now it's just like all of the things that make you tilt your head and your brain crack.
Okay, no, maybe not. We got 2 subs available.
In a funny way. What? What now? We have what?
Maybe it's not as dire a situation as I thought it was. Okay. Alright, so team they have people now, that's good.
Okay.
Jeez. I have no idea what's going on.
That is still an amazing name, but good God.
I know.
It's almost like it's that game again to try to break the streamers, except this time they're doing it in English as opposed to other languages.
Yes, we still need a captain for that team, unfortunately.
Ah, my goodness.
All
right, so who is coming in at this point?
All right, we have Cat and Cook and Lord of Spades subbing in. That is a really strong team now. Jeez.
Okay.
Yeah, for balance, there probably has to be a gunner. Wait, what? I don't know. Oh boy. Everything is wrong. Hang on. I'm expecting something in legislature. Please, I need some help. Okay. Okay.
Hang on. So let's kind of sort this through for a second. The one that is in there right now, that is Sturb, right? That's supposed to be Team 3. Sturb is supposed to be over there. Icarus, if I remember correctly, Icarus was not scheduled to be any role. Did they offer up to be a pilot or Centurion or basically any crew member on the first blue ship? Because they're all single signups?
I'm not entirely sure. Oh crap! I realized what I did. Oh, Durg. Okay.
This is why you show up when you.
Oh no, we have a stream issue now too. Yeah, we also have a stream issue with the chat because I realized what I did.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It's okay.
Yeah. All right. So.
Yeah, we can fix that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, just a minute. The chat's gonna go away for just a second, and I'm gonna put it back. I hope.
You got this.
Really hope.
You got this.
Okay. I don't want to do things.
You got this. It's okay.
Great new. Stall, please.
Stall? Okay. No problem. We are going to get blue side sorted out here in just a moment, as we are trying to get them
Oh.
a pilot and trying to appropriately balance this match, especially now that they're bringing in two SCS subs effectively. So we are attempting to balance this out slightly.
We are.
So bear with us here. Let's see here. While Petrie's sorting that out with chat as well, first off, welcome to everybody to the opening of season 2 of the Crucible. We got a little bit of a late start here because we had some people. Unfortunately, we had a couple people no show here, so we are trying to sort this out to make sure we have a competition for everybody here today. We still have 3 teams available here today. 3 teams will be participating in the Crucible. Those teams are as follows as I pull up the full roster here. Let's see. We have the team formerly known as Team 1, aka semicolon Team 3, colon, the most fire blues band whom's ever lived, or something like that. We also have the Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses, who may be called onto the witness stand here very soon. And we have the Misty Mutineers, which has quickly become my favorite team name because they're simple and easy to say.
Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses isn't that bad.
Okay, yeah, Buffalo Bill, okay. Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses is I like it. It's
good.
Yeah, I like that name. It's unexpected. It's good. I like it. Just be careful playing poker against them. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, crap. The other thing I had to do for this.
Okay. That's okay. I got this.
One
I got
second.
this while you're doing that. You got this. It's okay.
Because I forgot.
You got this.
We also did a thing where we did...
You got this. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Because the Twitch chat also requires CSS coding. Hang on.
You got
I
this.
need to copy from the other thing and put into this thing.
You got it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So fun fact for everybody here. We switched over. While she's doing that, we switched over our recording software for Crucible going into this second season, and we've had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're sorting them out as we go along. Do we have chat now?
We have chat now. Chat is back. It was very small for a while. Now it is back to big size. Because
fantastic.
We're not quite fully swapped over to the new software quite yet. So what I had to do was revert back to the first software we're using and make an entirely new thing for the match. Because I had to change it.
Okay.
So that has changed, but I didn't... because the Twitch match chat sizes are different from one scene to the other, I duplicated them without remembering, oh yeah, it's going to duplicate size as well.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, I got you.
So, yeah, that's what's going on.
Okay.
Telegraph is not broken.
I
know it was broken. It's fine. It's back now. Okay. They fixed it. Beep, 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 beep. Beeping at me. Thank you. Okay, so we've got...
Yeah, see, now they're showing it as working, so they're good.
Also,
they got it. They understand.
Also they're... Alright. It looks like we have the original people showing up finally, half an hour late. Alright, so I updated the bracket technically, but I'm going to put it back because it's fixed now, so... Here at the Crucible, we strive to make the best... Strive to make the best thing that we can, but oftentimes we end up with a mess. We are under construction currently, apparently, as things have happened.
Is all about we make a mess?
We're not on chaos. This isn't chaos, though.
I know. It's not chaos.
People asking who are the casters. Hello, I am Petriquiche. I have Lysanya with me.
Hi, I am Lysanya.
Yes. Oh no, okay. Manly Manper, which is an excellent name. There is always a minute delay. Always, because of it is a competition, and we do not want stream sniping.
Yeah, I got it for him in chat as well, because he'll hear it a minute later. It's like, let me just go ahead and take care of that problem right now.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's got it. It's all good.
Oh good.
He's got it. Okay.
Yeah, this match is very unsettling to say the least. This is not normal. This is not what normally happens. At all.
Yeah. Here's the thing. This is something that happens to every competition at some point in its life, though.
Yeah. I mean, the other option.
Going through its. Crucible's going through its first time, so it's like it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
So. See, here's the thing. Like, every event, every competition has this happen every once in a while. Every once in a blue moon, where somebody does something and you are now on stream for 20 minutes and you're going, "Hi everybody, my name is Lysanya. I'm co-casting with Petriquiche, and things are happening, and we're gonna get right back to the action in just a few minutes. But look at my beautiful face," which has absolutely nothing to do with on stream, but you can pretend you're looking at it or something. I'm just here to look good, something like that. See, that's how you. That's how you. They're trying. Oh God, they want to know how to make pasta on stream. Oh God.
I mean, that's something we all want to know.
Oh God. Hey, there's Answin.
So Answin has arrived. We have people now. Oh my gosh.
Hey, we don't have to talk about how to make pasta. 4 minutes on the timer. Go. Oh, we are slowly drifting off the rails. Wait a minute, there are no rails here.
What rails?
We have deconstructed the rails, and we need additional pylons here. What is this?
Manly Emperor makes his own sauce. He makes his own pasta sauce, which is always impressive. I've done that like once. It turned out okay.
It's always a dicey proposition when you don't have a game plan with your own homemade sauce. Although, I will say though that the best sauce is always homemade. But you can get it very, very wrong if you don't know what you're doing with homemade sauce.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So, now that we have stuff is right.
Yes. Apparently Red Team is serious when saying that they want us to vote for them.
What?
For the map.
No?
No, look at Super Hobo. He's one of the pilots.
Yeah, I choose not to vote.
Okay, if they don't vote, then just go with the blue team. With the blue team votes. Oh, never mind, he's voting Canyon. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so basically now we're finally getting to our timer. It's all good.
Yeah, we should.
Wait, apparently last SCS had talk about sandwiches. Listen, they are about 70 or some odd SCS is too late on that. We talked about open face sandwich 70 or so SCSs ago. So, you know.
Yeah.
We've already had that discussion. And by the way, when I said open face sandwich, I'm talking about Mobula.
Yes.
Sunstrom Monomobula.
Yes. Which I think was somebody's ship name for a while.
Yeah.
Right.
Hang on. I mean, I could go get that.
No, it's fine. Okay, so we do need to talk about real briefly. There are consequences for not showing up on time in this event, as it is a bit of a mishmash, but it is expected that you show up on time, so we can start the event on time. So those who are late will not have first pick of what they want to do next week. They will not have, like, if they have, say, pilot is the first choice, but we need an engineer, and engineer is their second or third, they will be an engineer. Also, if we have a one or two more people than it takes to fill crews, those who have a strike against them will not be able, or they will be on second. They'll probably sub, they will probably not play.
Oh.
Once you get more, I think it's up to 2 or 3 strikes. After 2 or 3 strikes, I forget the exact number, it's in the rules, you will not be allowed to compete for at least a couple weeks because you have been late so many times. Strikes do reset after a while. I'm not entirely sure how long. That also should be in the rules. If it's not, we'll ask an organizer and we'll figure that out. Because that's the other thing, is that we're still, because we are a fairly new event, and as we encounter new things happening, we have to make judgment calls. We have to make decisions on things as things happen. That's when we get what's going on now, where you've got people asking questions. How do we do this? What are we supposed to do? We're asking for votes. We're not actually getting any votes, but we're deciding what to do as a collective, which is sometimes slower than normal, but it makes for a better experience overall, because more perspectives is definitely better. Because in the organizer crew, we have people who have been in SCS, people who have not been in SCS, and people who have been in other events, people who, like, it's not just, see, because myself and Bale, and then you, but you are a streamer, you're not in the organizer team. In the organizer team itself, Bale and I are representative of people who run other events. Nerd Hector also runs a different event. He also does SCS a little bit. I did SCS for a little bit. We have Zedion, and
I've done SCS for a bit.
You are a streamer, not an organizer.
I am, yes.
Tears Are Fuel, we do actually set up things 20-30 minutes in advance. We set it up days in advance. But
actually set up on Friday.
Yeah, everything is set up on Friday. You know where you're supposed to be on Friday. This one was a little bit slower. Friday night, we actually got everything finalized. But we ask that there is an hour before check-in that should have happened. 3 minutes remaining. Okay, there we go. Phew. 3 minutes to start.
There we go. Okay, now we got the timer going.
Yes, we have everything done. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now, half an hour later.
Hey, we get actual Guns of Icarus gameplay now. Hey,
yeah.
All right.
2 minutes remaining until start. Shits will lock in 30 minutes. 30 seconds. Yes. We're not having a 30-minute timer on this. I refuse.
We've already had a 30-minute timer though, right? Technically.
If we have another 30-minute timer, I'm going to declare it's going to be whatever team 3 is disqualified, and it's coin flip to see which team 1 or team 2 wins, and we're done.
I would say that I would like to request that I take a 10% of the points, and Petrie takes 50% of the points, and then the rest of the points get distributed to the.
You give Bale points. Bale and I split the points. Actually,
Bale needs points. Hey,
25% of the points for each of us in the spectator group.
I mean, we could be like that one show where everything's made up and the points don't matter, but the points do matter.
They do. They do. Oh, right. We were talking about, until everything happened, we were talking briefly about there are prizes this time. We were supposed to have prizes last time. We didn't quite get it sorted out, but this time we do have prizes for this season. At least we're looking for prizes. We are.
Prizes.
We are.
And hey, I think I'm the one who gets to hand out those prizes, right?
I do believe so.
Hey.
But here's the thing.
What prizes am I handing out?
Right.
Yeah.
We are honoring the top 8 people. I think it's been sorted out while we're doing. I don't remember precisely off the top of my head. I can look that up. I do know we're looking for titles for participation. We're looking for titles for, I think it's the top 8 get a title, and then like top 1 or 2 I think get a title as well. We're doing dies, we're doing items. Yeah, cool stuff.
Dies and items and titles. Interesting. Okay. And do we have a decision on what the title will be?
We have a suggestion that we're going to we're going to talk to Muse about and see if we can get it.
Hi, I am Muse.
Hello, you are Muse. I know, but all right, we're readying up.
I am amused that we were readying up. Hey, here we go with our first matchup. uh, and Manly Manper. Nope, that's not the one I'm referring to.
He might be if it's a British show versus there's an American show that Lysanya is referring to that is whose line is it anyway?
It was also a British show. It was actually originally a British show before it was an American show.
Well, see, that was before I was born, so I have no idea.
It was also, I think, before. Wait, was it before I was born? I don't know, and it doesn't matter. But I remember it was British first before American.
We have reruns.
Hey, we're getting into our first matchup. We get Battle on the Dunes.
Oh, I've immediately noticed a problem. We will have to adjust this layout. Don't worry about that logo in the bottom corner that is underneath the text box now. All right, I'll sort something out with that. I don't know how to add that. It's a CSS coding thing. Can I have like a fuzzy box under that? I don't know. So the chat's gonna be not readable during these minute-long intro cards.
Okay.
That's annoying.
Well,
but this is what happens when we have last-minute adjustments to things, and we have trying to get everything set up all at once.
This is why. Well, anyway, we'll get to that in just a second. Let's do the ship callouts here.
Yes, ship callouts. Ship number 1. It's Usul's big one, piloted by Super Hobo. It is his double watch of Judgment, front Gatling and Artemis, back harpoon gun. Ship number 2. The Crusader would be fast, piloted by Majora. It is a dual-side Gatwacha Shrike. Ship number 3 is the Crewcible section, piloted by Psychro. It is. Let me see these guns. I can't actually tell what they are. All right, so Gat Banshee Huacha on the short side, and double Artemis Lumberjack on the long side. Ship number 4 is the Hoshino Crusader, piloted by Asinwin. It is a double Huacha Gat and Flak mirrored Crusader, and we're on Dunes because Dunes.
Yes, we are on Dunes. This is the most open map in the game. Not many places to hide, lots of open space, great sniping map. And so, on a sniping map, what does everybody do? Bring brawlers!
Of course, why not?
all the watches for days for everybody. Although, in fairness, the Magnate does have a Lumberjack and double Artemis side.
Oh
so
yeah,
they did bring
right
a long
now.
side. Yes, they are definitely using... Yeah, and that is a smart choice right there. Psychro using it to his full advantage. However, it looks like both red ships are moving in aggressively towards the Magnate, except nope, they're going to turn for the Crusader now as the Shrike. Shrike is putting shots out, missing a little bit wild with that Huacha. That's going to peel them off a bit because they did not get enough disables. In fact, they did not get any disables on the Crusader.
Try again.
Tar going out from one ship. That tar might have gone... Oh, there's a hull break on the Crusader.
Also, hull break on the Shrike. Magnate had a hull break there for a little bit. They're down a lot of guns. Crusader fast.
Crusader
has
clutches
no
the armor.
Anymore.
Yeah, Crusader clutched the armor there. That could have been a disaster if they got hull broken. I don't think they're going to be moving very much here. In fact, that's probably a kill.
Yeah. I would think so. Oh, they got the hull back up. Down to about 20%. There you go.
Yeah, it's 1-0 in favor of blue.
Now Usul's big one, as all alone, the dust cloud is coming, guys. Their hull is broken.
Yeah, that could be a good thing for Usul's big one, except for the problem that they were not able to back up fast enough, and not the tar cloud, but the dust cloud is not going to affect the Magnate getting out of it. Hoshino Crusader, though, moving through a tar cloud. Won't matter, though. Usul's big one about to go down here.
There it
is.
is.
There they go. 2-0 in favor of blue.
Nicely done.
Blue with minimal damage to the Magnate, about 25-30% taken off the Magnate. Let's call it 25%. Hoshino Crusader with Hoshino damage. They have absolutely no damage on that paint job or that or the frame. They're in good shape.
Correct. Yeah, okay, I've seen a couple episodes on YouTube, I think, of QI. It is a British sport comedian talk show about random stuff. That's why it's called QI. Stands for Quite Interesting, says Manly Member.
Okay. Yeah, but that's not the show I was referring to either. It was It was whose line is it anyway?
Yeah.
That was the one I was referring to. But I'm not familiar with QI. I will have to. I might have to take a look at that at some point.
It is quite
That might
interesting,
be.
you know.
Yeah, so I've heard. So I have heard.
I mean, it was sitting right there. I couldn't not say that. Come on.
I mean, yeah, it was sitting right there.
Mhm.
I mean, it had to be said.
It was wide open. What was I supposed to do with it? Take advantage of the pun. It is always the answer.
Wait a second.
I'm allowed to pun, but only when it's clever.
How dare you?
What?
How dare you? I'm going to pun so hard during Chaos tonight. How dare you?
This was big one. Hoshino Crusader going at it. Crewcible Deception getting some lumber shots in, it looks like, on this big one.
Yeah, Uso's big one's hurting right now, though. They are almost down on that armor. One stack of fire on the hull is inconsequential, basically. There needs to be a lot more fire on that before anything bad happens. However, a broken hull and balloon, a double break, is definitely consequential.
Yes.
That will be a lot of pain.
Yep.
And Uso's big one, just kind of pointing this out here, Uso's big one playing very passively with a double watch of Judgment. They should be really getting in there. They should be a lot more aggressive. They're playing way too far out.
That is Super Hobo's standard ship. I don't know why he's not doing more with it right now.
Yeah. It is 3-0 in favor of Blue. He's playing very passive with it right now. Not sure what's going on. Maybe it is an issue of needing to do something before moving in. But double watcher, though, should not be an issue on a Crusader. Or excuse me, that was not Crusader, that's a Judgment. But even so, on a Judgment, that shouldn't even be a problem. I'll take a look at the loadouts when they respawn. Maybe there is an issue with loadout. Maybe there's a specific plan as they respawn here. Looks like they've got Wheat Jesus and Barely Legal as the ones on the guns. Looks like they both have burst ammo in play. I believe they're putting Gunner up top.
Yeah, that's an option.
Yeah, they're putting Gunner on the balloon as opposed to the right side. So that may account for part of the problem with their balloon.
Possibly. Hard to tell.
Shrike hull broken.
Yep. The Magnet taking full advantage of being able to I don't know if they can outturn the Shrike, but definitely Shrike is doing a lot. They're not really getting any shots out on the Magnet. It's kind of weird.
Hoshino Crusader is trying to keep the Usos big one back with a few pot shots from the Hwacha. Crusader, but Be Fast, is trying to rise up. That Shrike is trying to keep its distance. They're not right now. Crusader needs to get, or I should say, the Crusader, but Be Fast needs to get aggressive, but not standing still like that. It is 4-0 in favor of Blue.
Yeah.
This is 1 kill away from being a clean sweep for Blue.
I have many questions.
Yeah, Uso's big one all alone once again. And gotta wonder at this point. I mean, I'm looking at their ship right now. Gotta wonder. They've got, again, they have the gunner up top, and they've got fire stacks on the balloon. This is a potentially big problem if those engines go out. Now, granted, the engineer... Oh, wait a minute. They're sending the gunner back and forth between the watches. Maybe that was the plan from the beginning.
I think it is.
Yeah, except they do not have an engineer really to cover the 2 top engines, which could be a potential problem.
Maybe. They've had a little bit of issue with maneuverability, but I don't know if it's been that much of a problem that they need to abandon their strategies.
Well, lumber is the thing that's really hurting them right now. The lumberjack is what's causing the big problem, which leads to the cascade of problems after that.
You know what we're watching now? Oh, wait, I hear a Shrike.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a Shrike there. However, Uso's big one hull broken.
Not good, but he's hiding. He's currently in clouds. He's spotted, but he's in clouds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and just taking a look at the engine that broke is actually a top engine, I believe, that has broke here on the Judgment. So they're down an engine and they're not repairing it right now.
Everyone's playing in clouds. This is not fair to the streamers. Have some consideration. Why do you fight in the middle of the map where there are clouds everywhere?
Yeah, so this may explain a little bit of maneuverability issues. Is that they again Crusader But Be Fast is in big trouble. That's not good. That's probably the match right there.
Potentially.
In fact, Crusader's lining up the ram. They're just lining it up nice and easy. Uso's big one trying desperately to get a couple shots out there. Hoshino Crusader deciding instead to back up here and ease it in with the watches.
Yeah.
Might have gotten aggressive there though, but they have. Oh, they're gonna send him right up into the magnate for the kill. That was the play. Ooh, 5-0 in favor of blue. Wow.
Yeah, failed. The dust clouds are dumb. I kept saying that. I am aware.
So with that, I believe we will be right back with more action here in just a couple minutes.
Yes, we will. Alrighty, we are back. We have a map vote. They want to do Canyon.
Okay, Canyon it is.
Heck yeah.
All right, so we've got Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses on red now, and the team I'm now calling that semicolon team on blue.
Yeah, what I did last week at
It,
least.
It all started with a semicolon, right?
It did. Everything started with a semicolon with that. It's the worst.
Now they added a triple conjunction and brackets.
Yeah. And quotes. The quotes are very important. They made sure
yes.
that I put the quotes in there on purpose.
Yes, those are very important quotes. The question is, who do we attribute the quote to?
Not a clue.
Okay. Anonymous.
Yes, it is anonymous. Yeah, it's anonymous. I have to think about how to fix the how to fix the chat for the in between thing. It might need to put it in a different spot actually. I'll think about it.
Yeah, that's something for later. That is definitely something for later. For right now, though, we have. Let's see. What do we have in this matchup? We've got a Shrike and a Pura.
Yes.
Gat Mortar meta Midian right now currently showing with a mirrored Gat Watch a Shrike. Although I will say though, I am very, very pleased to see Shrike making a common appearance in the Crucible.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a trend recently. I'm very happy to see that.
Yes.
As many of you know, I am a Shrike aficionado. I love me some Shrike.
Mm-hmm.
Shrike has been consistently been considered a bottom tier ship since its inception into PvP. So I'm very happy to see it start to rise up the chain of the ladder effectively. Looks like they're going to go up again. Oh, they've got a harpoon on the back of that Judgment.
Yes, well, they always have a harpoon back there.
Huh, what?
They always have a harpoon back there.
Yeah. But again, on Canyon, against a Shrike and a Pura, although against a Pura, not as great, but against a Shrike, woo! Harpoons do work against Shrikes, if you can land them.
Mm-hmm.
That is always a caveat against any lighter ship. If you can land one against a lighter ship, they're probably dead.
Oh, yeah.
Although I must say my personal favorite right now is either a mix between landing a harpoon on the side of a galleon, or on the 5-gun on a galleon, landing it against a lighter ship,
and then holding them for a watch it. Yeah, you're an evil person for that.
Or my new favorite now. Actually, no. I have a new favorite now.
Oh dear.
Double light harpoon gun on the front of a Corsair.
Oh, no.
With a Hwacha up front.
Oh,
yes. Oh, we did that during Dev Games on Thursday. That was fun.
Oh, jeez.
That was fun.
It's a fishing boat at that point.
Oh, yes, it is a fishing boat. It's a fantastic fishing boat.
That
okay,
is the worst.
hand.
Okay, hand. Oy.
Listen. Actually, wait. I shouldn't say this the first time I did it because actually Kestrel pulled it out. Except it wasn't. I don't think it was front Hwacha in that case. I think it was front heavy carronade in that case. But in the Dev Games, it was a Hwacha, and oh my god, oh my god, that thing was evil.
Oh yeah.
Hook strikes, cook them.
Yeah.
Or hook lighter ships and cook them. Hey, Canyon
it's
ambush.
Wrong.
Listen. It's their fault they took a light ship, right?
No.
I mean, you take a harpoon, counter a light ship. Anyway, we're on Canyon ambush, a Canyon map with lots of places to ambush on it. Yada yada yada. Contractual obligations. Y'all know the drill.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
We can stuff the rainbow for elsewhere. We don't need that rainbow. Although, speaking of rainbows, Speaking of rainbows, it is. Oh, actually, we'll get to that in just a second. Let's get to the ship callouts.
Nice shooter 1 is the Mischievous Fox, piloted by Hamsterdam. It is a double-sided Hwacha and Gatling gun trike. Ship number 2 is the BNS Raging Axe, piloted by Ambiorix. It is a Metamidian, got mortar on front, side, flamethrower and Banshee. Okay.
That's interesting.
It is. Ship number 3 is the Usos Big One, piloted by Super Hobo. It is the double Hwacha Judgment, like we saw last time, but a Gat Flak up front this time for a shorter range, and a Harpoon still in the back. Ship number 4 is the Crusader Be Fast, piloted by Majora. Same double-sided Gat Hwacha Shrike.
Yeah, getting back to my point earlier, or actually I shouldn't say it's a point, just a more general statement. Speaking of rainbows, I do believe this month is I'm sorry, I am completely lost in my thought here. What are they? What is it called again? Pride Month.
Yes, Pride Month.
Pride Month. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I have seen what's happening here.
What is happening here?
Ring around the canyons.
Oh well, that's common during during Canyon. That first little bit, everybody does the same thing, and then it's what happens afterwards when it gets interesting.
Yep. So red.
The question always becomes who cuts first.
Neither of them. They're each going for each other's spawns.
Well, yes, obviously. Yeah, because one side always assumes that the other is camping spawn, and so does the other side, so they always go and check the spawn, and then somebody gets the idea of, oh wait, they're not here. Let's meet in the middle. Or they do ring around the canyon again.
I think red is realizing they're not in their spawn. Maybe. Blue has realized they're probably not in their spawn.
Not yet. I don't think red's realized it yet. They've got a lot of real estate to cover. Blue has realized it. Red has not realized it yet. They're trying to go around. That's map edge. They're not getting around that. Not like that. That's not going to happen.
I am following the sneaky blue ships.
Yeah, they're just they're not going to see anything back there. Pyramidian's going to try to get back there now. They're going to try to use the trade winds to swing around.
Maybe not the best idea.
And they are going to get around. Okay, there you go. Just barely get around. Not much room to maneuver, but they did get around. So they are in the south spawn now. Blue's cutting through the middle, so we should have fireworks here fairly soon. I think blue has, like I said before, it's always that first team that cuts through the middle that starts to dictate the pace of Canyon ambush. So.
Playing Marco Polo in chat.
Yes. Yeah,
clever.
It's that game.
Clever,
yeah,
Ambi.
It's that game. Which would be great, except for the part where blue is already in the canyon, and that gambit won't work.
Nope.
So
funny.
blue is
funny to watch
blue
try,
is all, yeah, that doesn't quite work there when your opponent is already in the canyon. I think Mischievous Fox is about to spot somebody.
Yep.
Hey, look at this.
Yep, there it is.
Wait a minute. This is Mischievous Fox with the Odd.
Oh no, they're back.
They are back.
They're back.
No, but they don't have their partner from the Odd. The Odd.
Oh,
they don't have that.
Oh, who was it?
I don't remember now.
It was Boog or something. Which is why it was funny.
Yeah. That's right. Oh yeah, because they went ram kill happy all the time.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
All right, we got shots going on in this match right now.
Well, they do have a Metamidian on their side.
The Red Midian's probably getting focused.
They might have a new partner on the squad or something. Although that is Hwacha in play.
Yeah, it is.
I think the Pyramidian is about to. There's Mischievous Fox with a bit of a save, but not enough of a save, as the Raging Axe is in big trouble.
This big one hull is down, but BNS Raging Axe's mortar is down. I can see it.
Yeah, Moonshine when all your engines are down does not really do much for you. Tar going out from the Raging Axe and the Mischievous Fox appears to be a target. However, a hull break on the Crusader, but be fast, but no follow-up.
Bump incoming. I can see it. There it is. Little bump.
You know, just a boop. But I think this is a good play right here. Go after the Usos big one, rise up. That's a good play, but the Mischievous Fox rising up is an appropriate play. Do not get in the Hwacha arcs of the Crusader, but be fast. The only problem with that is the Raging Axe not able to do so. By the way, quick note here, Raging Axe does not have hydrogen. That could come into play later with all those watches. the Judgment with no hydro. They have a drogue chute though. Couple teams, a couple ships with drogue chute without really any balloon popping on either side. A curious choice.
Black's going in.
Yeah.
DNS Raging Axe going down. This is a big one. First kill.
Yeah, curious choice to bring. A very curious choice to bring drogue chute on the Pyramidion and on the Judgment.
I think the Judgment's having flashbacks from last match when they wish they had drogue chute.
Okay.
But there aren't any lumbers this time. There aren't even any Caros. It's a Metamidion, not a Caro carrot.
Yeah, it's basically Gap Mortar Gap, unless they're worried about that flamethrower. But then again, they should have. Oh, they have no chem spray on board. That's why. That would explain a lot.
I have opinions about chem spray.
You have opinions. Let's hear them.
I do. Chem spray is useful whenever you can run chem cycles consistently, which usually comes down to a crew that's worked together for a long time, which makes sense in events like SCS where you have a team that is together, has been together probably for a little while, comfortable with each other. It's not as useful, in my opinion, in Crucible, where the teams are put together. It's what feels like last minute, sometimes actually last minute. But this, like, you meet each other on Thursday, Friday, and then you compete together on Saturday. That is not what happens normally. I
partially disagree with your statement, and I counter your argument with the fact that ships that are compartmentalized, such as a Mobula, a Pyramidion, ships like that, greatly benefit from having a chem spray on board.
Oh no!
Because you have, Mischievous Fox the Odd not doing so well. That is two blue ships and a lot of Watcha.
Raging Axe coming in for the save.
Oh, they are. They're coming.
They knocked the Crusader fast off.
Yeah, that's going to shove them out of arcs of the Mischievous Fox. Uso's big one should clean that up. The Raging Axe moving in very aggressively on the Crusader, but Be Fast has a hull break on him, but the Watcha shuts that down real quick.
Gatling gun's going out. Not really able to
Raging
turn.
Axe could move. Raging Axe could move, trying to get into the front, but the Crusader but Be Fast with a better move, anticipating it and getting the other Watcha into the guns of the Raging Axe. So now the Uso's big one probably going to get forced back into the Raging Axe. Mischievous Fox escaping for now, but they're going to hang their partner out to dry a bit here. In fact, they're going to completely hang their partner out to dry. This should be 2-0 very quickly.
Uh-oh. Not good. Watch is going out.
Yeah, that should be a kill.
Yeah. Gats watches. Flax, Muse's big one. This is not looking good. Mischievous Fox coming back in. Last second. A little late there.
Uh-oh.
Too late.
That's not good. That's going to be a kill. That's going to be 3-0.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's unfortunate timing right there by the Shrike. Yeah, that did happen. I think I would say this: the Pyramidion, I think, did a good thing in that scenario. They definitely played the Shrike about as well as they could have, trying to go for the front, trying to go for the back. They played it fairly well. Now, granted, at the end of that engagement, or at least at the end of their push, they did have the left side of the Pyramidion facing the Shrike. However, they were on the back of the Shrike, and they were probably just waiting for the Shrike to make a move before they made their move. A pretty solid counterplay. The problem, though, was that their ally just zigged when they should have zagged, and both ships got hung out to dry at that point. So it happens. Communication things happen. We'll see if they clean it up for the next one.
Hard to tell. We'll find out.
But right now it is 3-0 in favor of blue. That is Team Semicolon with the lead.
Semicolon team.
That Semicolon team.
Yeah, it's you guys with your long team name. We understand what you're trying to do. We think.
Okay, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was great last week.
Absolutely.
But now it is unwieldy, and we can't even say it on stream with any consistency.
Yeah, the triple conjunction has thrown us for a loop here.
That did it. That's the bad part.
That is the part that has broken the streamers. Good job on that, by the way, but you've broken us. For those of you watching who are going to attend cast tonight, don't you even think about it.
But
Don't.
I
Don't
might,
even.
I might just randomize myself in
You
one of the matches just for fun because you know what? I end
Patriot
up
pilot
pilot.
what?
I end up pilot a
Patriot
lot.
pilot what? Oh, Patriot pilot what now?
Blue team's still waiting at the canyon entrance, waiting for red team to arrive. I think they've noticed they're there. Maybe. I don't
Yeah,
think
they
they
should be able to
actually
be
have
seen.
line of sight.
Well, the cloud cover is also an issue, but they
Well,
should be able
now
to see
they
them.
should.
Oh, red has the high ground right
Unless.
now. Red has the high
There it
ground. Look at the
is.
Shrike. Look at this Shrike. Now, the Raging Axe in a good position, because if they rise up, Raging Axe needs to move in right now.
Yep.
They need to move in. Oh, too
Time
late.
to go,
They're
time
not
to
moving
go.
in fast enough. Oh, it's too late.
Oh
It's way too
no.
late.
Mr.
It's way too
Spox.
late. Shrike is dead. It's way too late. Shrike is dead.
Ouch.
Yeah, the moment that spot went out, Raging Axe should have been moving.
Yep.
Yeah, however, they are moving on the Shrike, and they do get a bump, but that's not going to do enough. They should be going down. That should be the match.
I think
Yeah, they're
so.
completely disabled.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it is. Yeah. Yeah, Pyrrha moved way too late. 5-0 in favor of that semicolon team.
That semicolon team. Ay, ay, ay. But yep, it'll be 10 points to the semicolon team, 0 points for Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses for this first match. There are more matches, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, we'll get back to this in just a few minutes, and we will come back with match number 3 of today's Crucible. And we're back. Starting once again. Not starting once again. We're still here. But we've got Team 3 this time. Not Team 3, it's Match 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need like a 5-minute break. Oh wait, that's between matches. We already got that. Okay. So, the Mr. Mutineers on red. We have Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses on blue this time. And we're going to be what looks like on Graveyard. I think. Is that Graveyard? It is Graveyard Rumble. 2 minutes till match starts. And we're trying to sort out things and stuff, which is normal for us.
Apparently I have the shiny button.
You have the shiny button. Don't push the button.
I have the shiny button. There is no problem here.
No?
No, there's no problem here. I have the shiny button. We know that there are no problems here.
Yes. There was one other thing that came up in Twitch chat, saying that Richard popped in with a shameless dev app plug, saying that we're going to have...
Yes.
2 hours in dev app, or in 2 hours in dev app, at about, so it's 5 o'clock, I think? Eastern?
It would be 5 Eastern, yes.
Yeah, so 5 o'clock Eastern, there's going to be a dev app testing session. So if you have or can talk to people in the Guns of Icarus Twitch, not Twitch, we are the Guns of Icarus Twitch, Guns of Icarus Discord, the other thing. Talk to them.
We do have a Guns of Icarus Twitch.
I know that, but don't talk to us because I'm confused. Talk to the Discord. They know what they're doing. Talk to somebody in there. They will get you, or talk to about how to get the dev app key because you need a separate instance.
Talk to Richard or talk to Inkjet.
Correct. Talk to them. They'll get it to you, and you can join in the dev app testing that will start in about 2 hours. So an hour and a half now.
Hour and a half, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I would note that things have gotten smoother as we have gone on, so it's not. We're getting better as we're going.
Hey, speaking of going here, we're about to start our next matchup.
Yes. Yes.
All right, what do we got here? Graveyard Rumble. All right.
This is when I sneakily go and I fix the lobby screen for the next time, but nobody knows that. Now they know that. It's fine.
So, listen, it's just a secret between us and the interwebs, right?
Something like that.
They totally wouldn't
No, they're fine.
share your secret with anyone, right?
They're
Nah,
fine
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. All right, so we're about to load into match, and let's see what we've got on both teams. Oh, okay. So it looks like we're going Magnate Crusader versus Shrike Magnate. That is an all. Oh man. Okay, all those ships are ships introduced with Alliance.
Yes.
Don't get to see that too often, which all ships are Alliance ships. Anyway, let's get to the ship callouts.
All right, ship number 1 is the Crewcible section once again, followed by Psychro. Gat, Flak, and Quacha on the short side. Double Artemis and that's a Nemesis carol.
Nemesis. That's
it is.
Nemesis, yes. Cannonball.
Yeah, for those who don't know, that's the 2 little circles on top. All right, ship number 2 is the Hoshida Crusader Paula Ansman. It is the double Quacha Gat Flak Crusader. Ship number 3 is the Mistress Fox followed by Astrovan. Same again, the double side Quacha and Gat Shrike. Ship number 4 is the BNS Grimbergen piloted by Ambiorix. Double Quach. No, it's not. It's a. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, Gat Artemis Quacha on both sides.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a mirrored. Both blue ships are mirrored. Red is not mirrored. Blue. Red. Red 1 is not mirrored. Red 2 is. So the Crusader is. The only ship that is not a mirrored ship is the Chrysomelusception.
Yep. That was a warning shot. Surrender or else. I don't think it's gonna work.
You're
yeah, it didn't work.
I think the lack of spelling has prompted a retort.
Something like that.
Yeah. There.
Both teams.
I like the responsive over my dead body.
Yeah, that is definitely the best response. Crewcible Reception putting out Nemesis Kara shots on the Grimbergen. Both teams seem okay. They're just kind of poking each other right now.
Yeah, well, Red definitely has the better poking ship. With that Nemesis Carronade.
Yes.
They can do more. Oh, I think Mischievous Fox is moving up here.
Yep.
Looks like they're moving for the ribs, looking to see what they're going to do here. Except they're going to move back because they see the Magnate moving up. A smart plan to go for hard cover. The only problem is that with that move, they're right back where they started. They might have been able to go around to the west there a bit.
Maybe.
Or, excuse me, is it west? No, the east. I'm sorry.
It looks like both red ships are there for the Grimbergen. All alone. Mistress Fox not really in position to help very much.
Yeah, that Magnate's in big trouble right now. That should be a kill, assuming the Huacha comes out.
Hard to tell. Now it's
there. It is.
Hard to tell.
That's a kill.
Uh-oh.
Nah, that was. Oh, wait a minute. The Crewcible Reception caught in the tar a little bit there, and that's going to cause some permahull damage as the Mischievous Fox gets in a few pot shots before running away.
Ocean Crusader putting out a few chasing shots, but nothing too dangerous. And they are.
The good news for the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Looks like Red is.
Shrike can escape. Shrike can escape this. They've got a little bit of a window to escape, except the Magnate's going to try to cut that off immediately. Magnate is aware of that spot. Shrike might be in big trouble. A great play by the Magnate. Mischievous Fox probably expecting to go the long way around. The Grimbergen spawning in right with the Shrike. At this point, a good move, but they really need to Hydro up. Do they have Hydro? They do not have Hydro. That's going to cause problems.
Uh-oh.
Mischievous Fox, they are about to go down.
Ooh. Grimbergen all alone once again. Two red ships to one blue ship.
And a tar going out, I believe, from the red Magnate there.
Yeah, Crewcible Reception had tar last time, so Sidecraft taking tar as one of his pilot tools. Losing a spot to have something else in his pilot arsenal, but gaining tar.
Yeah, gaining tar, but right now it's working. Because that tar's been effective so far. The Grimbergen's in big trouble. Shrike should not be spawning in this fight. Shrike has spawned away from the fight. No, it's okay. Shrike spawned away from the fight.
Yeah, they spawned in the ribs. Will they be spotted immediately? Probably.
Waited? Probably. They're getting spots out, though. Actually, they're keeping the spots. So it's not the worst thing in the world, because they'll go hide, and it's going to open doors for the Magnate to spawn in. So this is not the worst situation.
I don't think they're hiding.
I think they're trying to. They're running. They're not hiding. They're running. They're probably trying. Oh, I bet what they're trying to do is they're going to try to open. Wait a minute. That's a spawn right out the open. That might not have. That's an interesting spawn position there.
Some Reception has their long side on that side.
Yeah, if I was blue, I would have held off on that spawn for a bit. Brought the Magnate in a tiny bit closer but then again, we'll see what they do with this.
Don't know.
Yeah. See, Red is moving in on the Magnate. This is what I was afraid of. They're moving in on the Magnate. The split spawn is going to cause a problem because all they have to do now is rush the Magnate. That's going to force the Shrike back in. And once they get the Shrike back in, they'll just turn back on the Shrike. Hoshino Crusader should probably just turn on the Shrike and leave the Magnate all by himself back there.
No, Crewcible Reception cutting out or cutting off the Mistress Fox. He has to apply the tar to get there now.
That will not cut off a Shrike. Shrike is fast enough to get around that. However, it looks like the Hoshino Crusader is just going to happily take 90% off the Grimbergen.
Ouch.
Oh, wait a minute. The red Magnate in trouble here. The Shrike able to power through that tar.
Yep. Now Crewcible is sitting at 10% perma.
Yeah, that's not good for red. Blue looking to get on the board here.
Looks like. I mean, they definitely have a chance.
Yeah, they've got a chance. They've got a chance to get on the board here. Grimbergen is in trouble though. They're down to about. They're going down here.
Not good.
They're going down here. Yeah, that flak follows up.
Mistress Fox. Now's your chance.
Mischievous Fox needs to. They're in trouble.
Hoshino Crusader not in a position to help right this second though. They're turning as fast as they can, but Crewcible Reception is all alone.
Oh, they got that armor clutched up. However, that's not going to matter as that balloon goes down. That's a double break. That's going to be the match right there. That's match. It's just a matter of win at this point. That's 2 engines down, all guns down, and an armor down. That balloon is almost down, and they are trying to put everything into that mischievous Foxy gun. That's the kill.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a clean 5-0.
Yikes.
Misty Mutineers picking up 10 well-earned points there.
Mm-hmm. Well played, guys. Well played. Alright, so that'll do it for match 3. We'll be back for match 4 in just a few minutes, as soon as we get the next team, or other team, back in here. And we'll start that game up as soon as we get there. Okay. The map has been chosen. We're on Misty Mutiny, my favorite map.
This is definitely one of my favorites as well.
Yeah.
By the way, Twitch chat giving us grief for not having a halftime show. No, that's chaos. That's not here. We don't have a halftime show here.
Yes.
That's chaos. That's chaos. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. This is not
Yeah.
this is not chaos as much as
No.
it might seem like it. It's not.
No, we have no halftime show. Although it was halftime. By the way, to update everybody on the scores here, we do have Misty Mutineers with 20 points. That semicolon team with 10 points. Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses currently not on the board just yet, but they've got 2 more matches to turn that around.
And as Super Hobo is a superhero, he has fixed the leaderboard once again.
Fantastic.
So yeah, we were. Apparently, it's a special. I'll have to tell you what about it in a little bit.
Okay.
Later.
I'm just gonna let y'all do whatever you need to do to keep it fixed because I have no idea what y'all are doing with it at this point.
I'll have him explain it to both of us because I also need to know. But yes, it is the new, more automated leaderboard this time.
The new improved automated leaderboard?
Yes, that didn't work for the first 3 matches. So
yes,
because we had to have basically a new sheet almost, not really. We had to go through and remove a lot of the data that was already in there because it had half of the first season in it. So we needed to get rid of that and put the new season in. We had to go ahead and delete a lot of things. We didn't delete any formulas that we know of. So it all works now. All we have to do is put in a couple of places, so I technically do it on my own now. In the middle of everything else that I do during between matches.
Because you clearly need more things to do, right?
Of course. I never have enough to do. Don't actually take me at that. I was being sarcastic. Please don't give me anything else to do.
Yes, please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
It's fine. But I'm able to do what I need to do for now, at least. Yes, Chaos is tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, I'm reading wrong. 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah.
Yep.
PogChamps? What is PogChamps?
It's okay. PogChamps is a Twitch emote. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I think they were trying to do a. Well, it's actually PogChamp as opposed to PogChamps. That's a Twitch emote.
Oh no.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay. Alright, but yes, we have 2 minutes remaining till match starts. Misty Mutineers. I talk for a hobby at this point. It's not actually a living. I can't say I talk for a living. Because my living, I talk not at all, believe it or not. It's actually, my office is deathly quiet on purpose. It needs to be. We have to concentrate. But here on the weekends and in the afternoons, I talk a lot. Which I can't do right now, apparently. So, either way, we have Misty Mutineers on red, and the semicolon team on blue.
Well, words are hard, and because words are hard, we have made them harder with that one team name. We're just going to call them that semicolon team going forward.
I do kind of feel a little bit bad, but considering that I can't actually... What I did last week was it was big enough that I could read it on my phone.
Yeah.
I can't this week. It's too small.
I mean, okay. If they would not have done the triple conjunction, we would have been fine.
Yeah.
You lost us at that one. Okay?
Yeah, the triple conjunction really got us.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I didn't do a thing. No.
What?
Oh crap!
What thing?
I did the thing. We're good.
What you did the thing? We're good.
I did the thing. We're good. I realized.
We're good.
I was looking at them like, why don't they match right now? They should match right now. They didn't match.
Okay.
So I fixed it.
All right. So we're about to get started with our next matchup as the ready up has been called for. And
3, 2, 1.
Here we go, folks, with Misty Mutiny as our next matchup, or our next map here. And, oh look, Misty Mutineers is on Misty Mutiny. What a shock!
I mean, it's definitely fitting.
Yeah, now they okay though.
What?
They wanted this map.
They did.
Let's see what they do with it.
I know.
This is probably high drama right here. Let's see what Red can do with Mr. Mutiny. Now, the last time these two teams faced off, that was match number 1. They did win. They won 5-0. So now they get their map. Misty Mutineers gets Misty Mutiny. So we'll see what they do with effect. I guess this is a home field advantage if you think about it.
Kind of.
I guess if you think about it.
I mean, we'll go with that.
Twist,
yeah, sure.
Plot twist. Here comes a surprising blue win. What? I mean, it could happen. We've seen crazy things happen in Crucible.
We have. We really have. Upsets that I never saw coming.
Yeah.
All right.
We've also... Yeah. Let's go.
All right.
Call-outs.
Ship number 1 is the Crewcible Exception, piloted by Psychro. Again, with Gat Black Watcha on the one side. There's still Nemesis Carronade on the long side with Double Artemis. Ship number 2, Ocean Crusader, piloted by Answin. It is, again, the mirrored Gat, Black, and Watcha. Ship number 3, Usel's Big One, piloted by Super Hobo. Double Watcha, Gat Black on the front. Judgment with a Harpoon on the back. Piloted by Super Hobo, I think I said. Our amazing hero of Excel. Ship number 4 is Munchies, piloted by Majora. It is a Metamidian. Gat Mortar on the front, Banshee, and Flare on the side. An actual Metamidian.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen a couple Metamidians here today so far. Unfortunately, Metamidian earlier did not pan out for the team that brought it.
Nope.
We'll see if it's any different on this one. The downside with the plus of the Metamidian is that it has some resistance to Watcha with that front nose cone. The downside to it is that it is very, very forward-facing ship, in that its main power comes from. Although they've got a good approach here on the Hoshino Crusader, they've got a really good approach. This could be good for the Munchies. Munchies looking for a kiss.
There it is.
Will not get it, but the mortar picks it up. Remember what I said earlier? Something about plot twist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're 1-0 in favor of blue right now. Home field advantage not working so well for Misty Mutineers so far. I think
that Majora has found his ship. Each pilot is slightly different. They tend to favor different flight styles, different ships, different builds by that. I think that Majora is a very aggressive pilot, and that Metamidian really shows that. Also, his consistent chasing of the Magnate. But Hoshino Crusader has spawned, and that may put him in a bad situation here in a second.
Not necessarily, because there's not going to be any ammo in that initial Watcha burst, so they've got about 10 seconds to make something happen. Now, the problem here is that Uso's Big One is a little far out to really do anything, and that tower is going to shut down Munchies.
That's what it looks like.
This could be really bad for Munchies. Yeah, that could be more than just a hull.
Ouch.
That's a whole ship going down, yeah. And this puts Uso's Big One in a bad spot, as there's the whole break.
They're on their own with the Hoshino Crusader.
Yeah, Flak's going in. No Watcha, though. They might be trying to put Gatling directly into the Watcha.
Maybe. Hard to tell. They're broken again. Crewcible Exception putting out shots this time, too.
No, they're definitely not broken.
Ouch.
Yeah. There's the kill. And, yeah, their left Watcha was down, not their right, but the Flak up, so they had no problem there.
Yep. Munchies has respawned. Hopefully they'll wait for their judgment to come back.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, they're holding.
Yeah, and there's no line of sight quite yet.
Yeah, they have no reason to go in at this point. They spawned far in the map. That's probably coordination at this point between the two pilots. Yeah, they're in good shape. So it's 2-1. I think basically what we can consider there is blue got one over here on a good approach. I think that was definitely an overextend by the Hoshino Crusader. You could definitely consider that, especially with the building in play. It cut off the Magnate's ability to assist. An aggressive ship made an aggressive play and got paid off, and Magnate made up for its mistake by staying alive. No scratch on that paint job, so we have factory fresh ships all over the place, and our next engagement is underway. Definitely, you have to say, advantage right now in Watcha play going to red. Red's Watches are a bit more spot on at range. However, Munchies get a little too aggressive here. This is a little too aggressive.
Yeah, they're a bit too far away.
Yeah, Hoshi no
Oh.
Crusader just kind of keeping the Usul's big one off. Looks like Red is trying to pick on Munchies right now. They're just going to shield off the Usul's big one. Munchies, this is not the time for Munchies to be backing up. This is not a good
Uh-oh, that's
plan
a
by
crane.
them. They ram
crane.
into the crane. That's Environment. Environment's always undefeated in competitive play. Munchies, be careful. They need to, yeah, this is not the time to be passive here. This is not the time to back up. You're already engaged. You got to go big. Now, Hoshi no Crusader's in a bad spot right now. The Judgment could turn and just start ramming the Crusader, but they've given that up. That's a potential opportunity missed by the Usul's big one.
Potentially.
Yeah, they might have had the opportunity to turn and just slam them into the environment and pick up a quick one. The only thought I could give to that is that they're not wanting to risk the Magnate being there, but I think that passiveness is going to cost them anyway.
I think so as well.
Yeah, it's going to cost them. They're going down.
There it is.
4-1 in favor of Red.
Wow.
Yeah, little too passive by both blue ships.
We were both calling for an upset a little bit. We're looking for with that early play by blue, it looked really promising for them.
Well,
they couldn't quite follow up with it, though.
I mean, it's 4-1, not 5-1. I mean, we could still see some interesting plays come out. I mean, okay, so
I will
this is
question
interesting
the spawn
here for blue.
Yeah.
No. This is okay. This is an okay spawn. Now, this is okay, and here's why. They can still use the buildings, the environment, but they don't want to go straight in. They do not want to go straight in here. They want to hang back. It's too late to go around the building, so they want to hang back a bit. They want Munchies in position, and this is not a great position for Munchies, though. They want to go after the Magnate. The Magnate's moving in. Now, the Magnate's overextending here. They might not get caught for their efforts.
Maybe.
Okay, the Magnate realizing that they're overextended a bit. They're going to hold. Munchies needs to make a move right now. They need to make a decision and go with it. Doesn't matter what that decision is. They need to move, because, again, they're playing too passive. They're playing too passive. They need to make a choice and go. Yeah, Usul's big one just staying out of cover too long. Hoshi no Crusader Holbroken, but it's not going to matter. Red wins 5-1.
Yikes. Miss Mutineer is bringing it back and getting their well-deserved, defending their home map, so it seems.
Yeah, yes.
Dear.
But that semicolon team does pick up a point.
They do. So it is 10-1 for this map, or this match anyway. So match 4 is over. Match 5 will be starting soon. We'll have semicolon team versus Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses here in just a few minutes. Okay. 4-minute timer has started. We are good to go. Leaderboard has been updated and fixed. It took all of, not too long.
Oh, that's good.
Your gerb is in danger, Lysanya.
That is one gerb I am happy to give up. Thank you.
It's not that bad. Oh dear. Alright, so. Oops, let me do the thing. I always forget, you gotta do the thing twice, not just once. Because
Things and stuff.
and OBS.
Stuff and things. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's usually how that works.
That looks good. Okie dokie. We're on match 5 of 6. 3 minutes remaining until match start. So, not so bad.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna talk about silence for next week. We can talk about that next match. What's up?
Oh, no, I wasn't going to say anything of great importance. I was just going to say we have this match. We have one more match after this. We'll have this will be the last match for I believe for Team Semicolon. Correct? Yes, Team Semicolon. This is their last matchup.
Correct. Next match will be Buffalo Bill and Misty Mutineers. Essentially not in that order. Let me check that because I need to know that.
It should be Buffalo Bill on red on that next matchup.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but that's later. This is now.
I'm missing the first match.
What?
No.
You what?
Nothing. It's fine. I fixed it. Bracket's
Okay.
fine. Don't worry about it. Someone said challenge was up as we were 5-10 minutes in. I'm like, next week.
At that point, it's like it doesn't matter at this point.
I'll make a challenge so it's there for the consistency, but it's gonna have all the stuff put in at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it takes me time to put a challenge together for the Crucible. 2 or 3 minutes, which you don't have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
wait, we have time?
No, we don't. Never. We never have time. Don't you know?
Time. What is this time you speak of?
I don't know. I have not a clue what this thing is called time. 2 minutes remaining till match start.
Speaking of time, not much time until this match starts. So we'll see what both these teams bring here. What do we have right now? We have a junker in play. Okay, and a spire as well. Interesting. That is a flak spire there.
Uh-oh.
That is a flak mark 1, by the way.
Okay.
It's a flak mark 1 with a Mercury Gatling and light flak there. What is that junker bringing? They're going with a twist on the pub meta junker.
Okay.
Normally pub meta junker is triple art. This one's double art with a seraph. Interesting.
That is an interesting choice there. Normally, if you're gonna have double art and an extra gun, that's a Hades.
Yes, however, they do have an AI on board.
That's fair.
So that could possibly be part of it?
I don't know.
We'll see.
Ambiorix saying nothing is broken. What's broken, Ambiorix?
No. He's no wait. Hang on. He is saying here that nothing was broken. Don't worry about it. It's his way of saying everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't even look.
Yeah. So everything's fine. So
yeah, everything's fine. Yeah.
Lewis forfeited this match apparently by saying everything is fine.
What? Nobody's forfeiting anything with that statement. Oops, that's not what I'm looking for. don't mind me as I am looking for things. It's all good. All right, we're getting started with our next matchup.
Yes, we are. We're on Water Hazard this time.
Hey, all right.
Oh, those are the wrong spots. Okay, of course they are. You see nothing? Actually, don't see anything. You actually don't.
I see nothing because
Nope.
I totally didn't see anything.
Yep, there's nothing going on. It's totally fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Alright. So, ship callouts. Just a second. As I'm finishing things. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, no
Looks
problem.
good. Alright, ship number one. This is a big one playing with Super Hobo. It is the Double Hwacha Judgment with front Gat and Artemis this time. Back Harpoon. Ship number two is the Psy piloted by Majora. This is what you're talking about. The Double Artemis Seraph Junker with a it's a Gat mortar on that side. Okay.
Gat mortar. Yes, it is.
Ship number three is the BNS Wolf piloted by Ambiorix. It is the Mark 1, Flak Mark 1 Spire with top Merc and Flak, bottom Gatling gun. Ship number 4 is Mistress Fox back again, piloted by Astroven. The dual-sided Gat and Hwacha Shrike.
Mischievous Fox of the Odd.
Not of the yard.
Although I must say the BNS Wolf of the Odd, now accompanying the mischievous Fox of the Odd. I am most pleased with the Fox and the Wolf. The real question is, who's the real predator of this team?
This is a big one.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I see.
I know the answer to that.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
Yes. Meanwhile, Kairos apparently taking out one of the Manticores, which, by the way, a big thanks to Kairos for jumping into this week's Crucible.
Yes.
We have had a lot of us devs have participated in one of the weeks of the Crucible to lend our support to this event. So a big thanks to all the Muse devs for, or at least the ones who have showed up so far.
We got some more.
I'm
we have
totally not hinting at anything.
We have a couple more signed up as subs.
Yes.
Who weren't here for the sub call.
That's okay.
Yeah. It's the thing, though. You can't be here every week.
Yeah, that's okay. Uso's big one pushing the BNS Wolf back here. The Junker is way too far out. They probably want to be moving up here.
Yeah.
They are at about 1,000. That's actually just over 1,000 to BNS Wolf. They really want to move a little closer because that is close to max range of the Artemite. Artemis max range is 1337. The Seraph, I believe, is just out of range of the Fox there, but of the Wolf. But the Fox getting hyper aggressive here.
That's what it looks like. That's a curious move there. BNS Wolf does have the long range advantage, the Merc and then the Flak, but that's leaving their teammate alone right now. BNS Wolf is repositioning instead of helping their teammate.
Yeah, now I would have agreed with this move if Fox was meant as a distraction, doing a drive-by and going back around the environment.
That's not what's happening.
This is not what's happening here. Mischievous Fox is just sitting there as a Shrike, and staying still as a Shrike usually leads to that result right there. That result is death and explosions and fireworks. 1-0 in favor of red.
Oh dear. BNS Wolf now alone, both ships turning towards them.
Now, a little bit of good news for the BNS Wolf. The Uso's big one is a close-range ship. They've got an Artemis and a Gatling double Hwacha. They really only have the Artemis to work with right now. That Hwacha is outside of effective range. Even though it's in range, it's outside of effective range. So, BNS Wolf is okay. Mischievous Fox spawning in low and behind red. This could get interesting. I like this play, by the way. I like this play because they are single-mindedly focused right now on the BNS Wolf. Mischievous Fox could get a flank on the side here.
I think that's what's happening here.
That is exactly what's about to happen here. If Mischievous Fox... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe Psy has caught on to this. Has Psy caught on to the Fox?
Yeah.
Have they been caught?
Yeah,
they've been caught. Their shot's coming out. Yeah, their shot's coming out. Somebody's caught
big
them.
One isn't turning around quite yet.
This was big one not turning around.
Now
the
they
Psy is in Hwacha range. They need to get that Hwacha in play here. Uh-oh, Uso's big one has turned, but the Fox should be able to get a Hwacha out there. Uh-oh, that's a double broadside in play.
Oops.
Oh, Usul's big one gets it off. Sai doesn't get it off. Usul's big one does. Mischievous Fox only losing one engine, and
No, there's the rest of
yeah,
it.
scratch that. That's the rest of them. Yeah, that's
gone.
where the other Hwacha comes into play. But they do snipe. The BNS Wolf does snipe one of the Hwachas out of the Usul's big. Oh no, they didn't snipe it out. I'm sorry. Flak's just missing. BNS Wolf might want to consider getting a little bit closer for that flak.
Yeah, they're a little bit far out for their gunners currently.
Yeah, you got to always make sure that you're playing to your crew's strength, and if there's a little bit of issue hitting with a gun, you might move a little closer. Sometimes that's effective. However, they're getting close with those flaks. They're not perfectly, they're not hitting, but they're getting close. So it looks like that gunner is learning on the fly here. Oh, those are not quite.
Mischievous Fox once again going in.
This is where it might have been advantageous maybe for the Fox to take one side with a heavy carronade.
Maybe.
To help out their flat gunner, because both of those red ships offer big balloons, but not big hull profiles. A balloon popping option might have been a good move, or even a lumberjack as opposed to a flak might have been an interesting choice. But a good Hwacha going out from the Mischievous Fox onto the side. They should be turning for the big one right now, who is going for their partner here, BNS Wolf, who is about to get flanked here.
Looks like they're running back to their teammate.
A good choice by the BNS Wolf at this point.
I don't know if it's actually going to help much of a choice, though.
Well, the good news is that what you're doing here is you're drawing the Usul's big one in the Mischievous Fox. Mischievous Fox has less distance to cover to go help their ally, so it's not the worst decision in the world. Also, Tar helps.
It does, but not if they're still spotted and their hull is down.
Yeah, but it forces the engineers. It forces the engineers to not shoot at that point. That's where it helps.
True.
So only really the gunner's going to be shooting. The downside is the Fox is not helping their ally. They're leaving them hanging out to dry. Kiss Cam imminent. Oh, no, an Artemis imminent.
Yikes.
2-0 in favor of red. Yeah, the Fox is absolutely laser focused on the Sai.
Maybe not the best plan.
That's going to cost them. Yeah, that's going to cost them. I would say 3-0 is imminent.
I think so as well.
Yeah, 3-0 is imminent. In fact, here comes the kill shot. Should be coming any second. Usul's big one getting aggressive. Mischievous Fox trying their best to pick a quick one up. They will not get it. 3-0 in favor of red.
Okay, then.
Teamwork is very important right now. Red is showing that teamwork. Blue, the Spire had a good decision there. I definitely don't blame them for moving towards their ally. That was definitely at that point, once they were caught in that situation, it was about the only play they could make. Tar going out was smart, taking the Usul's big one's engineers off their guns, forcing them to repair engines or risk the flank being busted, or at least trying to keep guns up or something. They force the engineers to do something at that point. The downside to that is when you're a Spire and your back is caught, there's not a whole lot you can do at that point. Especially with an aggressive ship like a Judgment, a Pyramidion, things like that. If a agile ship like a Shrike or a horizontally agile ship like a Shrike or a Squid or a Stormbreaker or something like that gets on your back, yeah, you're toast. Yeah, it's tough sledding right there for the Spire. They're holding their own right now at 60% perma. However, Usul's big one definitely seems to be the designated kill ship right now.
It is. I think so. The Sai not really having an opportunity quite yet to put their Gat mortar side to good use. They're focusing more on their Artemis and Seraph.
And that's okay. If you think about it, though, that's okay because you have a Spire with a lot of scary-looking guns on it, and you have Mischievous Fox, which is rocking Mirrored Gat Hwacha. So, in that sense, going Disable side is actually a fairly smart decision, especially against an agile ship like, say, a Shrike, which a mortar might not be the best option to go against that, and a Spire, which you're probably not going to get that close to on a Junker anyway. So why not just focus on that long side and use the short side as self-defense? It's right now they're using what they've got. They're using what is useful to them. It's a good choice, especially with one AI on board. It's a good choice to just load up on disabling and let your ally go for kills.
Yeah. I think so. Yenna's Wolf getting in position there. It's still very, very far away from the rest of the ships.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit too much arc, just saying, on those shots.
Yeah, just a bit. Yeah, I would say I would say at this point, Spire's gonna have to get. This is just my gut feeling. With the way Blue is playing right now, Spire's gonna probably have to get hyper aggressive.
Yeah.
And I know what you're thinking. Spire hyper aggressive with long range weapons, not a great plan. Here's why I say that. If the flat gunner in this position is having difficulty landing shots, you got to get closer for the flat gunner.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's risky, but you've got nothing to lose at this point.
Yep.
The other thing is that they really could use some help with popping balloons. Now, Blue does not have anything that will pop balloons is the problem, so that's going to be a potential problem. Let's take a look at the Spire's ammo choices here. They've got a gunner with Lesmok Burst and Greased. Not sure where Burst is coming into play. Although, really, you could probably actually get away with a Gungeoneer at that point, if you think about it.
Yeah.
With a Flak Mark 1 and a Gatling, you could probably just go Lesmok and be done with it. They're going Burst. Okay, so they're going Burst right now on that Flak Mark 1 right now. They're going Burst. I'm just kind of looking and seeing what they're doing here. They might benefit instead from going Lesmok right now, especially since they're having difficulty with that burst ammo. Oh, those might hit. Those will actually hit. Those burst shots did hit the Uso's big one, so this gunner may be figuring it out a bit here on the fly. Mischievous Fox, though, moving in very closely on the Uso's big one.
It looks like Blue Team is finally starting to work together, maybe. I say maybe, as the Psy is coming in.
Yeah, that might have been a bit of a mistake there. Mischievous Fox turning their back to the Uso's big one. They had ideas and thought going after the Psy. They probably should have stayed after the Uso's big one.
I think so.
And the Psy picking up the kill with the Seraph.
Nice.
4-0. And BNS Wolf is looking at what just happened, and if I'm them, yeah, they're backing up.
Yep.
However, here's the problem, though. They have no room. Those trade winds are right there.
Uh-oh.
Now, some good news. The enemy can't go around there either. So they've got a little bit of hard cover on one side. I would stay there. You're not going to escape either of those ships. You're just not. Just stay there and take the hard cover. Stay there, take the hard cover, let the Uso's big one come in. Mischievous Fox goes after the Uso's big one. 2-on-1 against the Uso's big one. Especially with the side going way around there, BNS Wolf needs to hold the hard cover. They're looking for other hard cover, though. The problem is that they're going that far out, and they're going to put their gunner in a bit of a situation here. They really need to get that gunner in a good spot, and being way far out there has proven inconsistent. So this range, however, should be good for the gunner. The downside is the Shrike needs to move in now. Yeah, that turn was a little early coming out of it. Yikes, this is about to end it. Uh-oh, this is about to end. So BNS Wolf is actually looking to do a drive-by here with the Tar.
Okay.
Drive-by with the Tar, but not really doing anything with the Tar. Yeah, it didn't really do anything. So now they've got their back to the Uso's big one, which is not a great situation. The Junger, however, still far out of position. They're just starting to get into position right now. The Seraph's finally starting to land. BNS Wolf hull broke in and down. Yeah. I think the Spire gave up superior position there. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at that, but I think the Spire gave up superior position. Probably could have held that position, but Red wins 5-0.
Red does win 5-0. We'll have our next matchup here in just a few minutes. We'll have Missing Mutineers and Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses on the teams here to come. I have just noticed many problems with stuff and things. Not to worry, we'll get it sorted out for next week.
Yep.
But either way, we'll be right back in just a few minutes for the last match. Alright, we're back for our last match here in this week's Crucible. We're on Dunes once again. We're starting and ending with Dunes this week. Because everyone wants Dunes, so okay. Dunes? You guys want to play on Dunes? It's up to you guys.
That's what they want. That's what they get. It's up to majority vote. So
it is. There is something about say map repeats and such, but it's complicated.
You know what? They wanted Dunes. They got Dunes.
I'm okay
so
with that.
There you go. I'm just gonna sit over here and let them argue over which side of Dunes they want. Well, then again, that's kind of already decided for them. So hey, we've got nothing to worry about. We got 3 minutes until the match. I know, right?
Correct. Ambiorix in chat saying that at this point they're going with a full fun build. Oh dear.
Wait, who went with the full fun build?
Ambiorix is going with a full fun build on whatever he's taking. What is he taking, by the way?
Well, no, that is a little more than a fun build. That is
Corsair.
That is a Corsair. That is the happy fun time ship for somebody. There will be explosions. The question is, what explosions will happen? The theme for this week has definitely been watches.
That's been a common theme for a lot of weeks.
Huh. Watches seem to be very popular in the Crucible. Even relative to pubs, it's been even more common, I think, to bring watches in Crucible compared to everybody's ready already. Okay,
looks
we're
that way.
Early. Hey, no arguments here.
No arguments here. Yeah. So we're gonna have a match here on Dunes, Battle of the Dunes.
Again.
Again, yes. It is again.
I think match 3 was... So these are the same 2 teams who want Dunes, apparently.
Seems that way.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, we have Dunes. Yeah, back to my point from earlier. Even compared to normal lobbies, it seems to me, and maybe it's recency bias, but it seems to me that watches are even more prevalent in Crucible than even your standard pub match. Like, watches, it's almost like it's an arms race to see who brings more watches right now in Crucible. That seems to be the way the meta's going.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's hard to tell.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Anyways, less thoughts, more ship callouts.
Alright, ship number 1. Oh, jeez. Hang on a second. Ship number 1 is the BNS Leopold II. Okay, I have not done the loadouts for this yet. Okay, so watch in front, mirror gap watch on the side, or and then whatever in the back. Mine launcher.
That's a mine launcher.
Is that total number of guns there? It is. Okay, so that's everything.
Yes, 6 guns.
Ship number 2 is the Mischievous Fox, back once again, piloted by Astroven. It is a double-sided Hwacha and Gat Trike. Ship number 3, it's a Hoshina Crusader, also a mirrored Hwacha Flak and Gat. Ship number 4. What the? Okay. Ship number 4 is, I have no idea.
What's going on?
I don't know. Chat, whatever. Gat Flak, Hwacha on the short side, double Artemis, and Holmajak on the long side. Crewcible Inception back, once again, piloted with Psycho, the same Magnate we saw in the first match.
Oh, we have a pilot drop, apparently. Might be a pause.
Do we have pilot drop?
No, there's no pause yet. They are
there it is.
Down a pilot, though. Yeah, that pause should be granted. There's no engagement right now. There's spots, but no engagement. That should be allowed. Yeah, there it is. There's a pause. So 2-minute pause as soon as Bale stops that timer.
Oops. I put that in chat just to be sure, because not everyone has had a pause or seen a pause, knows what pause does. Pilot DC.
Yeah, blue 1 pilot DC'd.
That ship 3. How did you tell?
I saw because I tabbed before the pause and I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping eyes on things as you're. See, I'm doing germ.
Oh yeah, there's an AI on that ship.
Yeah, there is absolutely an AI on that ship.
I see
yeah,
it.
He is trying to connect. He is trying. And we're hoping he's able to connect, but yeah, that's the issue.
Yep. Red seems like they're holding in the ribs, and blue is out in the open. So that's not the most unusual thing to have happen. But with red, red definitely taking a close. They're taking close range ships. UI's disagreeing with you. Oh. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Unpause.
Unpause. Unpause is called. Yeah, he's back. We're good.
Go, go, go. All right, here we go. It's about a minute, I think.
Yeah, it was about a minute.
Timer?
I can fix it. I can fix it, yeah. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can. You are allowed to. Bale's saying it's fine. If we need an extra minute after it, then we'll take the extra minute.
Okay, I won't do anything yet. I won't do anything yet.
Alright. Both ships flying, or all the ships flying into the clouds where I have difficulty seeing, so... bear with me. Dunes is not the most easily streamed map, let's say.
Pesky clouds.
I know, pesky clouds, and dust storms, too.
I know, right? It's like a moving tar cloud or something.
I mean, I'm definitely a fan of tar clouds. Can't say I'm not.
Yes. Yeah. It's totally a moving tar cloud or something. Well, it's not as powerful as tar, but it is still. I would say you could consider it a minor annoyance relative to, say, tar.
Mm-hmm.
But dust clouds are still enough of an annoyance where if you stay in them, they can do some damage to your components.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a spot.
It looks like, yeah. Blue was kind of heading over towards the ribs. Blue has realized they're in the ribs. Spots are going out, as you mentioned, and even though they can't get the spot on the Corsair, I'm sure they know they're there.
Yes.
Flat going out. That was a light flat going out onto the Mischievous Fox. All missing. Looks like it's just pot shots for now. Looks like they're just trying to get some shots out, see what they can do. Maybe get some, maybe test their aim, things like that. Mischievous Fox burning Hydro to get out of it, though. So at max range, that should be perfectly fine. But they might want to consider building up that balloon. Not sure why they're popping Hydro that quick, though, into the matchup. They're kind of wasting that Hydro a little bit, but that's okay. They'll need to rebuild it, or they'll need to repair it, I should say.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Venus Leopold moving in, though. They're going to move in on the Crusader. Of course, they do have that front watch on that ship.
They
and
do.
Front watch is good, and oh, they're getting aggressive here.
I mean, you might as well. You're in a Crusader. Maybe not quite that aggressive.
Mischievous Fox moving in on the Crusader, though. However, they might have been the decoy.
I think
on the Crusader.
I think so.
Yeah, not quite a kill. Not quite.
There's some Reception trying to put Mischievous Fox in tar and save their ally.
They do. They put him in tar.
They get him in tar. I don't know if it's going to save their ally, though.
Needs to get out of it. Yeah, they might not save the
Leopold.
ally. No, echoing kills there.
Excellent.
And echoing tar. Oh my god, we got kills in stereo and tar in stereo. This is fantastic. Mischievous Fox is losing the 1v1, though.
It does look that way.
I mean, permahull damage does typically denote that you're losing the 1v1. Well,
I think it's a little early to call it, Ambiarx.
Well, I think what he's saying here is that their team has yet to score any points, and that was their first point of the first week of Crucible. So in that sense,
oh no,
they have not been shut out this week. So that is good.
They have not been shut out. No, we have had one team so far that has been unable to score points. I do believe it is Missing Mutineers.
Say that again.
Missing Mutineers, I think, is the one team that hasn't scored anything this week.
Sure. No, Missing Mutineers has scored a lot. Missing Mutineers has won every match they've been in so far this week. It was Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses that hadn't scored this week until this match.
Ah, I see.
Yes, he had the right match, wrong team. That's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
That's okay.
confused.
They got a kill. They've got their honor kill for the tournament.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
let's see if they can turn their honor kill into something a little bit more, like say a win.
It's definitely an option.
Yeah.
At this point, they can still do it.
Yeah, we've got. Of course, this is the last match of the first week of the second season of Crucible, so
Yes.
there are still 7 more weeks after this. So, you know, hey, you have a bad week, that's okay. There's still plenty of time to catch up, so not a problem.
Ambiorix, close the stream. You know better. He's typing in Twitch chat.
Oh boy. Yeah, listen, no stream sniping.
No.
You know if you're in the tournament, you can't stream snipe. You know that. It's
Mr.
not
Crusader
cool, man.
putting
You know
out
that.
random shots, hoping to get a hit. Red moving together with the dust clouds.
Yeah, Blue, however, getting the Leopold in a bit of a 2v1 here. Shrike not even close to the combat here, so this is going to be a bit of a 2v1 for a bit. Blue's going to back up into the clouds, though, seeing the Shrike moving in. A good decision by Blue. Mischievous Fox moving in, but a little late to the party, as Leopold's already lost 50% of their perma.
Bump.
Yeah, that's going to be a bounce, as they were double broken.
Looking pretty rough right now.
Leopold hull broken once again.
Shots going out.
Yeah,
Watch
they're going to go down.
Oh, they saved it.
Clutch armor. Mischievous Fox, are they running?
Oh no.
They might be. Yeah, they're running. Mischievous Fox is running.
Probably a smart
3
move.
to 1. Yeah, they're running. They're trying to get out of there. They're, however,
I don't think it's gonna work.
They've got some. Well, the good news is that they've got cloud cover. That's good news.
Yeah.
The bad news is they can run, but where are they going to hide right now? There's nowhere really to hide.
Not a lot of good places here on Diz.
Not a lot of places, period, let alone good places.
Going back to their spawn. But as soon as Blue gets through this dust cloud, they're going to see both ships there.
Yeah,
Like
so
that.
now they've been spotted. Yep. So BNS Leopold, the second is back up, and a lone Hwacha rocket. That's the loneliest rocket that you'll ever do on Hwacha. That's the reload rocket.
Yep.
Sometimes it happens. Mischievous Fox, looking for the ribs. A good call here. Definitely go to the ribs. Definitely look to hide at this point because you need to. You do not want to be out in the open right now. You need a good approach angle.
I'm questioning the split.
Yeah, the split is not a good choice right here. You don't want to go in like this. You're opening yourself up to a lot of potential problems, especially considering that the Magnate has really carried this Crucible for Blue. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say the Magnate has carried this Crucible for Blue, but the Magnate has been the toughest kill right now in this tournament so far, I guess is the better way to put it. Leopold, meanwhile, just throwing caution to the wind, no care for their balloon, their hull, their anything.
Yep. That's what that gets you.
Shrike, yeah, the Shrike late to the party, but I have to say, that's definitely not the Shrike's fault at this point. I don't blame the Shrike at this point. They're kind of forced into this action. Leopold's about to go down. They're down 4-1. Mischievous Fox at this point, just looking for something, anything. There's not a whole lot they can do here, but they do get a engine break, or a gun break, I should say.
Before they get all of their components gone, they hydro.
Yeah.
Try to get away.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. Yeah, they don't have a choice here. They're about to go down. That's about to be the end of the Crucible week, season 2, week 1. As soon as that kill goes out, oh no, they clutch the armor. They do clutch the armor. And Leopold's back up, but the Shrike is running at this point. They are just begging for something, anything. They're not going to get it. 5-1 in favor of Blue.
Correct. So that will do it for the Crucible this week.
Mm-hmm. So, quick recap of the scores before we close out the live stream, if you don't mind, Petrie?
Sure.
Okay.
Stuff and things, and I don't know.
Things and stuff. Okay. So Misty Mutineers, who we just saw in that matchup, they won all 4 of their matches. They get 40 points for this week. Let's see. We have the Semicolon team, who we saw finish up in match 5. They finished with 21 points this week. And the Buffalo Bill Dance Witnesses, well, they got a kill in the 6th match, so they do walk out of here with the point. They do not get shut out, so they got the first kill of the matchup. So good for them. Everybody scores at least 1 point this week, and everybody walks away happy.
Yeah. At least we hope so. It is the goal.
That's always the goal. Yeah, that's always the goal.
But yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back next week with week 2 of the Crucible. Signups will be open now, or they should be open pretty soon anyway, if nothing else. And you'll be able to. Oops, wrong one. It's for A to Z, then Z Day. We'll be back to Crucible next week.
Yes, we will. It'll, of course, be at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central. So if you're looking for more Crucible action, be sure to tune in to twitch.tv/Guns of for all the live action. And of course, if you like more competitive action, of course, we have another tournament coming up tomorrow, Sunday Community Skirmish at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. And of course, if you want to hear more of Petrie and I on commentary, Chaos Skirmish tonight at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central on my channel, twitch.tv/ThatLysanya Guy.
That's correct. So we're not done for the day. We'll be back later.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but until then, guys, we will see you later.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.